Hello and welcome. I'm Randy Buehler. I'm joined by Aleksa Telarov.
Nice to be here.
Aleksa's a fixture at the World Magic Cup. There have been 4 of these. You've been on the Serbian national team all 4 times.
Yeah, I play a lot of Magic, I guess.
Plays a lot of Magic, wins a lot of Magic too. Now, we wanted to talk to you guys about the deck because a lot of teams came to similar conclusions about this Team Unified Standard. Got your Tarka Red deck is kind of too good to ignore. There's a Jace deck, some kind of control-ish, maybe Esper Dragons, Esper Control, but then what do you do with the 3rd spot? We've seen Teamer, we've seen Abzan Rally, but walk me through your thought process. What did you guys wind up doing?
Okay, so basically we have to look at the results of the big tournaments to figure out what's going on there. Tarka Red was obviously too good, as you said, so that was kind of staple. And Esper Dragons were also a big deal, and the Rally deck. So we figured move to Abzan Rally. Marcio Carvalho actually sent me a list. We kind of worked on it. So it was initially Abzan Rally, Esper Dragons, and a Tarka Red.
But
my good friend from Croatia, Stjepan Surcic, created this crazy elf deck. So we're like, okay, let's just give it a try. We wanted 2 super aggressive decks.
Okay.
To try to get an edge on the field. So
awesome.
Yeah.
So elves.
Yeah, elves.
The crazy elf deck, he says. Let's take a look at it.
Okay.
So Dwynen, of course, the Elite, the Archers, the Null-Root Trapper.
Yes.
This is just good old tribal elf deck.
Yeah, basically like every elf you have in the Origin set, just take them all. Some of them look mediocre, but they do their job. It's like a Savannah Lion.
Okay.
Kind of awkward when your opponent has a Leaf Gilder, but yeah. And Null-Root Trapper does a lot of work. Being like a Lanovar elf pretty much, and also has a good ability. So
sure.
This is also obviously to boost up your elf count, and this is just a Lord. So.
And then only 3 though, because it's legendary
only
and 4
3,
mana?
maybe 2 would be okay, so also.
All right, well, let's look at some more elves.
Okay.
Sylvan Messenger is some nice tech.
Yeah, Sylvan Messenger, like the staple of the elves deck, like before in Onslaught, I think. Has Trample, does okay work with Null-Root Trapper's second ability, like Depth of Trample, yeah. Leaf Gilder, one of the latest editions, because we had collected companies, which is obviously too good to ignore, but the mana was kind of bad because your elves only did get mana for the creatures.
Okay.
So we added these guys just so we can more consistently play collected companies.
Yeah, you get to form more often, and Nissa is an elf, so that works.
Yeah, Nissa's an elf, just a good solid creature, good body.
And then Shaman of the Pack's gotta be
obviously the best card, yeah.
Best card in the deck?
Yeah, it's like a fireball or something, yeah. Just
fair enough.
or 2 fireballs with companies.
Even better. Let's keep going. Now, here's the collected companies you were talking about, but that isn't the spell that leapt out at me.
Okay.
Tell me about Foul Tongue Shriek.
Yeah, so this card, I tried to not mistakenly write Foul Tongue Invocation. So at the beginning, it was the Juru Warcaller.
Oh, okay.
He's an elf. He's also an ally, which works with a Beastcaller Savant.
Cool.
So it triggers it. And it's also easier to play with your elf guys, but we kind of figured that this is also the same kind of thing, but you can avoid combat, and because they can jump, like if you play Warcaller, blah, blah, doesn't have trample. So this is kind of a finisher. You can also do it after blockers, if they maybe like don't block as well as they should.
Sure.
And yeah, it's just basically a switch between Tajuru Warcaller and this card.
So we're 3 rounds in. Have you gotten anybody yet?
No, I haven't actually drawn it yet.
All right, fair enough. It's only a 2 of.
Yeah.
And then Visionaries, of course.
Yeah.
Keep going. And then the land is what's left. I gotta think that Windswept Heath is the big story here, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of the fetch land that's left over after you've gotten an Tarka Red deck and an Esper deck.
Yes, that's right. So first of all, we played the elves with a red, with a Tarka's command. It was super busted.
Oh, interesting.
But
kind of Jund style.
Yeah, but it used 8 fetch lands, Myers, Foothills, and Tarka's commands. So we had no room for a red deck. or just a mediocre mono red deck, which we didn't really want to play.
Sure.
So yeah, just fits this like white style strategy in the deck. Doesn't cost you too much, but gives you an advantage in the sideboard. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, there's no white in the main deck, but a little bit in the sideboard.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Makes sense. And then the rest is just the basic lands, I believe.
Yeah, it's just
Awesome. So 2-1 so far, and you guys are 4 wins. You are through to day 2.
yes,
So you're going to see more elves tomorrow from you guys.
yes.
Now, having played 3 rounds, are you feeling like this is a really good deck or kind of a good call for this metagame? Or what are you thinking? Would you do anything differently if you could start over?
I think it's a good call to play 2 aggressive decks in this metagame.
Got it.
The deck is super explosive. It's also super loose, so it's a good deck to play. Probably gets much better with tweaking.
Okay.
We didn't have so much time, but I would say it's like 1 out of 5. I would say like a 3.5 or 4. Yeah, it could be okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
There you go. The crazy elf deck that Serbia has brought to the table. It's got them through to day 2. Maybe we'll get to see more of it tomorrow. For Aleksa Telarov, good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
This is Randy Buehler, sending it back to the desk.